Local news now, keeping a close eye on this situation and the traffic in North Attleboro around this old building. So we have a detour in place because this building is in danger of collapsing. Yeah, so 2 roads were closed yesterday out of an abundance of caution after concerns another part of the old Webster Mill building could collapse. Erica Ritchie live on the scene right now in North Attleboro, monitoring the traffic and the very latest on when this building might come down.
Well, guys, good morning. We are definitely seeing an increase in the volume of cars as the town of North Attleboro wakes up this morning. But so far, good news, no traffic troubles to report. This detour not really causing any issues over here. In fact, many residents that we spoke with say that they're okay with this inconvenience if it is the catalyst to get this eyesore that you see just to the left of it taken down. So this is the old Webster Mill building. It has sat vacant for decades and has been the topic of a lot of conversation between residents and town officials for almost as long. Take a look at this drone video from up above the building. You can really see the dilapidation that has occurred over the years. Several partial collapses have been reported, prompting the town to get on the owners to address safety concerns. And in fairness, they have. They've removed window panes and installed fencing around the property. But residents say it is not enough. They say that kids play on this property all the time, and they fear that this is really just an accident waiting to happen.
It's only a matter of time somebody's going to die in here, especially a kid.
As long as I can remember, this has been an issue. I mean, it's so dangerous, and I always remember reading stories of it collapsing, partial collapse, this and that. And I mean, it's so dangerous with people that walk by here all the time. It's just, it needs to be dealt with now.
And guys, it just so happens that town officials agree, and they say that they have given a final ultimatum to the owners of this property. Next half hour, we'll talk about that. For now, live in North Attleboro, Erica Ritchie, 12 News. Traffic remains detoured in North Attleboro this morning following a partial building collapse earlier this week. Town officials now fear the rest of this old mill building could come down. Pinpoint News Tracker showing you exactly where it is. Police have closed the roads around it, Broadway between Bank Street and Richards Avenue. Erica Ritchie's been on the scene now for a couple of hours. She has the very latest right now. Well, guys, the good news is there's really no traffic troubles to report. We've seen an increase in the volume of cars, but no traffic lines or backups as a result. And that's a good thing because residents tell us that this route here, this part of the stretch of road that is shut down, is a regular route for school buses. So we've been keeping an eye this morning to see how this was going to impact the bus schedule en route. And we've seen buses take the detour with apparently no issues at all.
I know this is definitely a busy, well-traveled street, especially for people commuting and going back and forth to school. There's a bunch of schools in this area.
So again, this is the intersection of Bank Street and Richards Avenue, both closed to traffic with detours in place until further notice. This building is the reason why. It is the old Webster Mill building. It's a former silver manufacturer built in 1898. It has been vacant for several decades, and during that time, multiple parts of the building have collapsed at various points, with another report coming in from a resident this week. So that prompted an inspection, and that inspection deemed it to be in, quote, imminent danger of partially collapsing. So the roads were closed out of an abundance of caution, which, by the way, residents seem to be okay with if that sparks action to get this property cleared.
If this now is something that's going to actually cause some action and get something to be done about it, then I actually think this will be a good thing if we can get to some resolution here.
I am so happy this building, something's being done with it. It's a time bomb. It's only waiting. Somebody's got to die here.
And it just so happens that town officials here in North Attleboro agree. 12 News spoke with the town manager last night. He says he has notified the owners of this property that they have 24 hours to make it safe, to fix it up, to clean it up, or they're going to come in with the demolition trucks and tear it down. Now, that 24 hours, guys, is up sometime today. We're unclear if the town has heard from the owners. We know we reached out to them yesterday, and we've not yet heard back from them. That's the latest live in North Attleboro. Erica Ritchie, 12 News.